When it comes to health and fitness, social media is full of these fad diets and quick fixes, but not all of them are safe. T-maxing videos are one of the latest trends to catch on, racking up millions of views. What they do is they encourage young men to up their testosterone levels.
Now, medical experts warn it could be doing more harm than good. So to discuss, we are joined by Dr. Kieran Kennedy here with us in studio. Good to see you, Dr. Kennedy.
Morning, guys, as always.
Firstly, I mean, what is testosterone and how does it affect the body?
Yeah, it's a good one to start with, I think, because I think we all feel like we know what testosterone is. But I guess in a nutshell, it is a hormone within the body. Our body produces it. Obviously, for men, it's produced mainly in the testes, but also for women, it's produced in the ovaries. The adrenal glands produce a bit. And basically what it does, it helps regulate a lot of functions within the body. Muscle mass and our body composition, obviously for men, things like deepening of the voice and body hair during puberty, but it's involved in a lot to do with energy, fatigue, even mood and mental health. But it's really, as you say, Ali, it's become the big kind of trend on social media at the moment for young men and boys in particular.
So if you've got low testosterone, what's happening? How are you affected?
So if a young man or a man of any age has low testosterone, what that could look like if it's clinically significant is fatigue, lowered mood, maybe poor cognitive function, and then affects to body composition in terms of muscle mass, body fat distribution, that type of thing. But I think it's important to point out that that is significantly or clinically low testosterone levels, whereas I think what we're seeing online with this T-maxing trend is young men trying to boost their testosterone levels even if that's already in the normal range.
Okay, so T-maxing, what kind of trend is it? Is it guys just talking about how they're taking this and it's helping them in the gym? Like, what are you actually seeing on social media?
Yeah, so there's a lot on social media, and the likes of the Joe Rogan podcast, these types of spaces are talking about this. And there's a sense of, yes, to help with fitness, muscle mass, young men particularly to get lean and really jacked and ripped, but there's also a lot of talk about it optimizing a man's life in general. It might help with mood, it might help with cognitive function, your libido, your dating, and all of these things I think get a little bit more and more anecdotal and less scientifically valid as we go on.
And most men aren't actually low in testosterone, right? Like, this is not something that is actually very common.
Absolutely, not common at all in that clinical sense, and even lower level or lower end testosterone levels is not going to have a significant impact on most men's lives.
So is it okay in low or natural form?
I think if we're doing things to try and boost our testosterone levels or support our hormone health, especially in natural ways, then that can be really healthy and beneficial. And we know certain natural ways to do that or supplement that, but also things like sleep, lowering our stress levels, making sure we're active, we're having regular meals and a balanced diet. All of these things, I think, young men especially don't realise can go a long way to boosting potentially or helping your testosterone. We don't really need to supplement it or push it through the roof.
Right, so sleep better, eat better, take better care of yourself and your testosterone will look after itself, is that fair to say?
Absolutely. You know,
But there are risks if you are taking it. What are they?
definitely, and this is the main thing here, especially for young men, maximising our testosterone levels through the roof. It's not a more equals more type scenario. And so very high levels of testosterone can relate to things like prostate enlargement potentially and risks there, strokes because the blood can become thicker by more red blood cells being produced. There can also be impacts to mood in terms of irritability, low mood, unstable mood, aggression. There can be a lot of potentially harmful impacts, including even things like acne, effects to the skin. So this isn't a sort of a more equals more or more equals better scenario. And if men don't clinically need to be boosting their testosterone,
is there a culture issue here? Because so often you go to the gym and you see the gym bros.
Absolutely.
I mean, is that where it's starting?
Definitely. And I think this is the concerning thing, especially for young men and boys online, that is involved here. It's this push for men to have to be hyper-masculine, jacked, ripped, to have to be really kind of aggressive, dominant, have a high libido, to be masculine and to be men. And I think especially in certain podcasts and spheres, that's where this push is coming. But it's really not safe, potentially, if we're trying to change those elements by artificially raising testosterone levels.
Dr. Kieran Kennedy, thanks for your insights.
It's very wise, isn't
Thanks
it?
so much, guys.
Very, very good.
Always.
Thanks.